I'm Shay. I am currently 20 weeks pregnant, and I just wanted to start making videos to kind of start documenting my pregnancy. I already have an almost 2-year-old, and I did not document hardly anything with that pregnancy. So I'm halfway along, and I just kind of decided I just might as well start now. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is my first ever YouTube video, and I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm sorry if I ramble or whatnot, but anyways. So yes, I am 20 weeks pregnant. I just had my anatomy scan. For those of you who don't know what the anatomy scan is, that's just kind of where they look at the baby and make sure that everything's developing the way that it should be. And that's kind of the point in your pregnancy where they're going to be able to look at the baby and say, okay, like everything looks good, or it's a time where they can kind of see if something's off or not growing or developing at the rate that it should be. So yeah, I just had that. I don't have the results yet, but yeah, so that's where I'm at. I kind of wanted to talk about how I'm feeling, and yeah, so I feel great. I did not feel this good with my pregnancy with my daughter. My pregnancies are very different this time, but I'm actually super thankful. It was a little bit more rough with this pregnancy in the first trimester. I just felt her kick. That's so exciting. I just started feeling her move. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, the first trimester with this baby, I was feeling super sick. I never actually got sick. I just was extremely nauseous for the whole first trimester, and that's something I didn't experience with my daughter. But yeah, that's gone now, thank God. But I have been feeling great since then. Once the nausea went away, I've been feeling awesome, and I'm so thankful for it. I have energy, and I was so scared that I wouldn't have energy because I now have a toddler and I need to be tending to her all day long. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I am chasing her all day, every day. My husband works 6 days a week, so that is a lot of time that I am chasing after a little child. So I am just so thankful that I have all of the energy that I never had with my pregnancy with my daughter. So yeah, I don't really have much to say as far as like how I'm feeling, because honestly everything has just been so good. The only thing that is a little bit of a negative is I've been having headaches. Headaches have really been kicking in, but I've been able to figure out how to get away with them. If I feel one coming on, I chug, like, sorry, I'm not laying down. I chug this whole thing of water, and it really helps. And then I will get my peppermint oil from Young Living, and I will dilute that and put it behind my ears. I don't like to put it on my, because you can put it on your temples, but with me being pregnant, I'm just very careful of how I use oils topically. But yes, to just help kick it right before it starts to really get bad, I'll put it right behind my ears, and then I'll put just a tiny bit on the back of my neck, and it literally takes it away almost immediately. So that has been so helpful. And then I just start getting really tired around like 6 p.m., which I'm totally okay with because my daughter goes to bed at 7:30. So it really doesn't affect my day. But yeah, that's really all. I feel like that's so boring, but honestly, I'm just thankful, because if my pregnancy was anything like it was with my daughter, I would not be able to keep up with my daughter the way that I'm able to now. So I'm just so thankful. But yeah, so other than how I'm feeling, I am just, I think something that has really set in over the last couple of weeks is just the nerves of having a second child have pretty much gone away. I'm just more excited now, where in the beginning I was terrified. I was so excited to have another baby. We did try for this baby, but once we got pregnant and I kind of was getting past like the 8-week mark to where I really started to feel pregnant, I started getting really nervous, and I was really scared about how we were going to juggle 2 kids. And I know that there's so many people who have like way more than 2 kids. This is just how I'm feeling for my circumstance, or how I was feeling. I was scared, and my daughter, I have such a connection with her that I was so nervous to share that bond with another child, and I almost started feeling guilty for a second. So I got really scared, but I just talked to people about it. I talked to my husband about it, where I was at. I talked to other moms about it, and so many moms told me that they felt the same way when they were pregnant with their second child, because you start to feel like, how am I going to have this type of a bond with another child? How am I going to do that? Like, you can't really picture it right away, I don't think, at least for me. And it was just comforting to know that I wasn't the only mom that was feeling that way. So, but now, after lots of conversations with other moms, family, and lots of prayer about where I was at, I just have such a peace and such a comfort over this next season in our life and bringing this baby into our family, that all of my nerves have completely gone away. I get like chills talking about it, but I'm just so excited. Like that's the feeling that I have, is I'm getting impatient now, because I want her here. I want to start this life. I want to see my daughter be a big sister. I want to see my husband be surrounded by girls. I didn't say it. We're having a girl. I didn't say that in the beginning. I probably should have. Sorry, but we are having a girl. But I was saying, I'm just excited to see my husband be surrounded by girls who are just like obsessed with him and adore him, and I'm just stoked. I can't wait, and I'm just so happy that those nerves have gone away, and I can just be happy and look forward to this and really start to connect with my baby. I just started feeling the baby move. I started feeling my daughter move at 17 weeks, like kicks. I never had flutters, none of that. I just immediately started feeling kicks. And with this baby, I didn't start feeling them until right before I hit the 20-week mark. So at my anatomy scan, I asked them what the position of my placenta was, and they did confirm that I have an anterior placenta. So if you don't know what that means, it means that your placenta is at the front of your stomach and your baby's behind it. So it's going to be harder to feel them move. Whereas if you have a posterior placenta, which is what I had with my first pregnancy, the baby's closer to the surface of your stomach, so you are able to feel things a lot quicker and a lot harder. So I was starting to get worried, and I started to compare the pregnancies together. And once I had confirmation that she's good, she's doing great, and that it's just because I have an anterior placenta. It's not because she's not at the size that she's supposed to be. It's not because she's an inactive baby. It's just that I have an anterior placenta, and that's why it's a little bit harder for me to feel her. So that totally calmed my nerves, and I feel so much better. And it's the day after, or the day when we left the anatomy scan, I immediately started feeling her move more and more, and now I'm like able to really recognize when it's happening, and it's just cool that God like took my nerves away and completely covered that and gave me peace, and then like I'm feeling her move all of a sudden. It's just been great. I'm super happy. I feel great. I feel good. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to hop on here and do a quick little update of, I guess it's not an update if it's your first video. I just wanted to talk about where I'm at in my pregnancy, just to have these memories and to be able to look back on them and hopefully you guys will be interested in seeing more. But yeah, I hope to keep on pursuing this. I am married, so I would love to make some videos on marriage and motherhood, lifestyle, yeah, just all things that I'm passionate about. So I'm looking forward to this journey. I hope that you'll join me on it, and yeah, I think that's it. I hope you have such a good day, and if you feel like joining my journey here, please, I would love it if you subscribed. But yeah, that's it, I think. So have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.